Hello, a day with Caleb. We are at Walmart. We were planning on working today, but as you can see, the clouds are dark. We were pressure washing, which you can pressure wash in the rain. You're gonna get wet anyway, but we just got a new pressure washing machine, and you don't want to get your machine too wet, and it was pretty heavily raining, pretty much a downpour. It's sprinkling now. It's kind of medium range, but it's a little late in the day to start, so we'll do that tomorrow. But while we have the day off, I want to come to Walmart to pick up the newest installment of SpongeBob. Of the first 100 episodes, then the next 300 episodes, and this is another 300 episodes. Josh was here a couple days ago, maybe even a week ago now, and he saw that there were one or two copies. So hopefully they're still here. We'll look at the $5 bin, see if there's anything in there. And then I have stuff to donate at Goodwill in the car, so we'll pop into Last Chance in the main Goodwill. Not sure if we'll find anything. And I'll try to record and do voiceover. I've tried to sprinkle that in. I'm going to incorporate that more. The reason I didn't like filming before is I would just put music over it. But now, with this kind of voiceover stuff that I'm doing, I really do dig it. That way I can kind of explain as you're looking, and I really do like it. That combats music and stuff. I'll try and film more in-store with me talking if I can, but if it's music or whatever, I'll just do a lengthy, well, not lengthy, but a voiceover talking about stuff. And there was one thing I will show. I'm tempted by actually two things, Twister related. Hopefully they're still here to show. Not sure if we'll get them, but I'll at least show them. So hope you're ready, strap in, and we'll hit up stores. Diving in the bins, they have some new things like this Nightmare Trilogy, I think. Despicable Me, How to Train Your Dragon, Little Nicky, Abominable. This SNL set was tempting. Blue Beetle, that's a recent one addition. Friday set, Anchorman 2. Then I picked up two titles that we'll show after this. Talk to Me. I think Josh got that recently, but not my thing. Then Tommy Boy. This is what I'm excited about. The Twisters Blu-ray. I have that, but not the slip. And then this Twisters double feature Glow in the Dark on DVD. I do want to get that at some point, but not for $20. And like I said, this is missing the slip. I have the Blu-ray there, but the slip I do not have. Hopefully I can get at some point. Then the new releases. This Lego 11 film set was pretty cool, and the Barbie set there. Then this Lilo plush was pretty cool. He talks and everything. Some new releases here. Then on the side they have some pretty cool steelbooks, but 4K. Then some toys we have here. Creepshow, Spawn. Then we get to Ed. I didn't see Ed or Eddie. Then we get to these complete series sets. A lot of stuff here. Love the CSI set here. Rescue Me, I already have. Breaking Bad, I think I saw. Bonanza guns. We are back. It is still raining, but as y'all saw in the voiceover, we did get the last voyage of the Dementor. This has intrigued me ever since I saw trailers for it, ever since it's been in theaters, and it's been released. 2 years. I've been waiting 2 years for this. But every time I would see it in a store, it would just be a little outside my price range. I don't want to pay $10 or more for a DVD. Blu-ray, maybe, if it's like brand new, like, Deadpool and Wolverine, but I try to stay below the $10 threshold if I can. Amazon sometimes has 5 or under sales, so I try and wait for that. Or go into McKay's, I try to wait. But for $5, we can pick this up. The Last Voyage of the Dementor. Vampires own a pirate ship or ship. That has me sold instantly. So can't wait to watch that. Then another printed case. I'm slowly weeding out. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. I think I got this, one of the last red box I think I bought. So good to have a official case for that. Good movie too, by the way. Then we were able to secure another 100 episodes. So that is great. And SpongeBob apparently is celebrating 25 years. That makes me feel very, very old. SpongeBob in our youth group was all the rage back then, back in the early 2000s. So that is great. This kid would come in with SpongeBob shoelaces and socks every week, and he was like a senior in high school back then. So SpongeBob was everywhere, and if you didn't stay current, which we couldn't stay up to date because we didn't have cable, I wouldn't say ostracized, but there was a SpongeBob clique that if you weren't up to date, you weren't hanging with the cool kids, so to speak. So anyway, we are off to drop some donations, and we'll hop in Last Chance and the main Goodwill. We get to the bins. There's not a whole lot here. You see this big gap. Then we get to the DVDs. There's a few things, but again, not a big selection this week. More VHS than DVD. Then we did see this Proud Family pillow. Looked it up, tried to find comps, but as you see there, it's a little roughed up. Get to the main Goodwill, this Princess scooter, $28. Then Bluey and Spider-Man and Grogu tempting. Then a big selection here at the main Goodwill for movies. Not as much as there usually are. Surviving the Game was sealed. Decided to pass on it. Then we always have to check out where the Blu-rays are. Cars. Some more VHS. Hope y'all like that little video of the drive. That lady would not get in the turn and will turn when she had the chance, but I should have filmed the unload process for the donation. First part, totally my fault. I went straight through instead of looping around. I get this one and the one in Macon confused. Macon, you just pull up. There's a little hose thing you run over and it rings the bell. I went the opposite way, so didn't ring the bell. I was standing there 5 minutes with like, you know, waiting. Finally someone comes out. He looks at the stuff. I said, let's wheel the thing, that you put stuff in. Let's wheel one of those out and be out of here in 2 seconds. He said, no, I can get it. And he's one of the ones that pick up an item one at a time. He gathered it up, some, but it took him 6 trips, and I mentioned several times we should have wheeled the thing out there because he's putting that in there. So I guess he gets paid by the hour or something. I don't know. So yeah, that was fun. So probably won't donate here anymore. It's just a lengthy process. I should donate to Bargain Center because they actually, not that this doesn't go toward causes, I'm sure it does, and it helps the community, helps people find jobs and all that. I'm not bashing Goodwill, but the Bargain Center actually puts people up that are struggling with addiction or homelessness. They actually put them up in houses, and they do like a recovery program, and they help in the Bargain Center. They work, and it's a religious organization, so they give towards homelessness, like I said, helping people recover from addiction. So not that Goodwill's not a worthy cause, but I think in the future we will donate exclusively to Bargain Center. Not that we donate every week or anything, but the next batch we do will certainly go toward the Bargain Center. That's a rant. I'm over. We're over the rant, but I did nothing in the main Goodwill. You saw the video. Kind of sparse in both locations, actually, but I did manage to find some stuff at last chance here. A sing-along song I did not have on VHS or DVD. I didn't have this at all. This being number 12, sing-along songs 12 Days of Christmas. So I wonder if this was at Epcot or anything, or if it was just, I'm sure it was, or at least somewhere in Walt Disney World. We'll see. So that's cool to find one of these out and about. This I didn't have at all. I know I've seen it, but I guess I never bought it. The Flight of the Dragons, Warner Brothers. Love that artwork. Clamshell artwork was where it was at back in the day. 82. So this would have been, I would have been -6 when that came out. And Kindergarten Cop, when I went through and did the whole renovation and pulled titles, I pulled Kindergarten Cop 2. It was good. Josh actually liked it and kept it in his collection. It just, not rewatchability for me, but it made me look it up, and I did not have the first one. So it was on VHS, so this will go into the collection, the comedy greats. Eventually we'll probably get this on DVD or Blu-ray or something, but for now, on VHS. Then this I have, but it's in the slim case. I have this, and what's the Ben Affleck movie where his wife fakes her death? I'm thinking of a baby, but that's the one with Casey Affleck. Comment down below. It's right there on the tip of my tongue. No, I'm sorry. The lady with the girl with the dragon tattoo is the slim case, and this flight plan is a slim case. Gone Girl. I might have that on slim case too. I'm trying to get away from the slim cases. They're cool packaging, but amongst other ones, it kind of gets lost. So I have to put them above. I have some going this way and some going this way. I put them here, but even there, it's hard to see them. So I eventually want all them. If not on Blu-ray, I want them in normal cases. So this is an upgrade, and it's mint inside, and it's got the inserts. Obviously, with that case, mine does not have inserts, so that's great. Especially for 50 cents, you can't beat that. VHS 25 cents, DVDs 50 cents. A Mighty Wind on DVD, have this on VHS. Didn't notice the cut there until I was check out. Maybe some tape. See, I think it mend together with some clear tape. So that's good. Good movie as well. I think I like this. Maybe I like Best in Show a little more. These kind of mockumentaries by, what's his name? Christopher Guest. He did this. Best in Show. Did he do something else? Comment down below. I want to say he did one other movie, but that's great. Then House of 1,000 Corpses. Look at that artwork. Incredible. The disc inside. I don't think this is a collector's edition or anything, but it does look like a re-release. I could be wrong about that, but have this on VHS, so that is definitely an upgrade. I do eventually want to get that Devil's Rejects with the documentary that I saw when we were with Dave and Josh at Smiley's, but the disc was scratched. I do eventually want to get that. But for now, we got one of them at least, so that's cool. Comment down below what you've liked. But hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, share with a movie lover. Until next time, keep collecting.